All right, everyone. Thank you for coming back to another Gameloons video. Today we're going to be reacting to the ViDoc that just dropped for Lightfall. This usually gives us a lot more information for the upcoming expansion. We're excited. We're all Destiny players here, so we want to see what's coming next.
Well, let's go, baby boys.
Yeah, baby boy, get me going.
I'm excited.
Clickety clickety.
Clickety click. Flick my click.
The stakes are higher than they've ever been.
Who knew?
Have we been built to defend the Traveler? Have we been built to defend humanity? The Witness is going to bring all of that to the test.
What is that? How would we react if we were facing extinction? And how are we going to stand together to overcome this?
Yeah.
We were created for this moment, to deal with this conflict, to solve for this enemy.
That's what they always say.
Exactly, I was thinking that. Be like, the fuck?
When evil finally arrives and
You look
confronts the
so
Traveler.
funky. It's so
That's
weird
like the
to see
fish
him.
wife. No, it's the thing from Star Wars. This fish lady.
Ah,
Yeah, you know, it's like it's a trap, but then in her.
yes. Our end begins. What does that mean?
The Traveler is threatened. The Witness
What a
is here.
surprise.
Callus's forces are here as well. The
Versus
Pyramid
death
fleet
by
is here.
secondary smoke.
Big shit is going down.
Big shit.
Big shit.
Lightfall should
I wanna
feel
see the
like
weapons.
you have stepped into the middle of an active war.
Sounds like the Red War.
One of the values
But
that
this
we
is
really wanted to push
this
was
is what we
making sure that
did.
you
Oh, that was
felt like the
completely
tip of the
different,
spear.
Daphne. Don't even.
No, like literally. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. Okay, we had the Traveler
Lord.
that was threatened. Our home and our city was destroyed. We had no more light. We were in an active war zone. I'm just saying
And we twink boy.
that's all.
Look. There's more nuance to that, but I'll let it go.
Of course, there's always more nuance, but it's like, just saying.
If I don't get to condense it down, how can I make bold statements?
Yes.
Initiating the action. You were the one who is taking control. You were the one who is attacking things. What this
Oh, there we
This is
go.
already
Oh,
what we
that's the
did.
difference.
was to really surface the friendship, the camaraderie, the connections that we have to each other.
Okay, so instead of being attacked, we are attacking. Okay, gotcha. Wait, what the hell is on the right? What the hell am I looking
Big
at?
ass woman.
Where? What happened to the
But no ad.
the proportions are big. No, look at the abs and then go a bit down to where the cock piece is.
But also,
I
where's
don't know, lady,
what's
but that's where your belly button should be.
titties? Who is she? What? I'm very confused.
Jeez.
Okay.
It looks familiar.
We'll need your troops.
He's
If the end
massive.
of the
I
universe
love
is
it.
coming, what do we have left other than each other?
Keep the enemy away from the Traveler. At all cost.
Yeah, because we know what happens when the enemy gets close to the Traveler. We lose our
It's a
light.
pretty big, serious threat.
No, the
that
Traveler
is
just
happening
jumps
to the solar
over.
system.
Oh, that's
So we
also
really
true.
wanted to bring that gravity and that weight into the story.
Wait,
major way what we're doing
did
right
you saw
now
what they put
is
under the
we're
names?
setting up
He, him. They put the pronouns
finale.
under the
Oh, that's
people's
cute.
names.
Pulling the
Oh, really?
Witness
Yeah.
into the frame for the first time.
The big question has been, what does it want with the Traveler? What will happen
Big
when
one.
it finds it? And in Lightfall, it does find it.
I feel like the Witness is so drastically different from any other antagonist that we've had in Destiny in the past. You know, a lot of our Destiny antagonists are like kind of over the top and theatrical in their own way. And then we have the Witness. who's
Sweetheart,
just
this
so
entire thing is a walking
reserved.
cigarette butt. You
All
don't
about
call it over the
control
top.
with the Witness.
Witness.
Yeah, oh, your horses.
Now, there's Callus,
Like even the Witch Queen had
who
more
has been
subtlety than this
power-hungry,
walking
in it for
cigarette
himself.
butt.
He's now signed
Like
on
she's
as one of the
hotboxing the
Witness's
universe. What do
We're
you
seeing
want?
Callus
Oh
go
my
through
God.
a transformation and emerge as something
Can you dare to
new.
tell us?
Oh,
she's
look
not
at
over the top?
Callus, my sexy baby.
My
Oh
results.
God,
are
that's
against
yeah.
The Witness has
My
arrived.
space turtle.
We got Callus. Everything's under
The
attack.
heart wants what
How
it
do we deal
wants.
with this?
Yes.
And then you find this thread.
Oh, let's go.
We knew we wanted to do another darkness power in Destiny. Are we gonna do
Ooh.
what everyone thinks we're gonna do? Are we gonna make like poison? No. We're gonna do something that you'd only find in Destiny. We're gonna go talk about this thing called Strand, and it's the web of life.
What does it mean to have a cosmic web that's connecting everything around you? How do you actually make that like an ability? How do you make that like a power? It's something that doesn't actually exist. You can't just point to fire, electricity, or ice. Coming up with the idea of the strings, the strands lighting up the world. I think that was when everything kind of started to come together.
Strand is unlike any of the powers that
I'm
we've
getting
gotten
chills.
before. We didn't get it from the Traveler. We didn't get
so
it from the
cool.
Pyramids. It is
That was the
power
slingy
that
toy.
we find is unlocked within us as Guardians. When you pull on that thread and you start manipulating that web, ooh, you can do some really powerful things.
Wow!
We have some exciting player class fantasies coming up with Strand that we're introducing. So we have the Hunter Thread Runner, which is going to introduce this threaded spike.
Oh my
It's this
God.
kind of rope dart. You're constantly moving, constantly attacking.
It feels fluid. It has an amazing
That looks
style to it.
cool.
It's just something we've never seen in Destiny before.
And then there's the Titan Berserker, and the name is pretty fitting.
The Titan Super is Blade Fury, where you weave these giant blades onto your hands. You have a melee attack that you can kind of combo indefinitely, and then you have your heavy attack, which sends out these suspending waves.
I feel like we've seen this thing before, though.
Yeah.
It feels like hive magic.
Broodweaver, the mastermind of the
Now, this was
minions that
cool.
we call the Threadlings.
Warlock, Broodweaver, Super is Needlestorm. You create 3 sources of power, and then those then get launched out, and then those fly through the air. When they hit an enemy, they'll explode. When they hit the ground, they will then charge up and then turn into Threadlings.
So
Okay,
it's void
Warlocks
with an extra.
are the favorite. Jesus.
All the classes will have access to a grappling
But,
hook. When you
that's
select
very
that
Void
takes up your
Walker,
grenade
though.
slot. It was a hard challenge
Yeah,
because, like, how
but-
can you
but
make
only
this
the
idea of
Threadlings are the
swinging
new
through the
thing.
world
Yeah.
equivalent to a grenade. And so designers came up with this idea of a grapple melee.
The grapple melee is incredibly powerful.
Boy,
I grapple onto an enemy,
Spider-Man. We're gonna be Spider-Man.
which stuns them for a
Spider
second.
Guardian.
And then when I
Spider
get
Guardian.
there, I grapple punch, blow them all up, and start shooting, and then the unravel projectiles are flying all over the place.
All that stuff coming together was magic for me. Oh my God, that's Destiny?
Fuck yes. Neo Muna.
Nice. I like that name.
New place. Oh, look at this.
Mommy.
They named it after Pokemon?
Yes.
years. It branched off from Earth during our
Yeah, Muna.
lives and shut off any
I don't know
communication.
Pokemon
So
too
they've been
much.
secretly
I don't know the new
existing
shit.
on Neptune for
Old
a very
school.
long time and keeping themselves safe.
At least I don't remember.
It was amazing to see
It's the
how
balloon
the
that
concept artists
vapes
made all
gas.
of this beautiful art feel really fresh and new, but also a part of the Destiny universe.
Oh, this is cool.
When you think about how to design Neo Muna, like what's the architecture like? We're thinking of a lot of aerodynamic things, fins and sailboats. That informs us sort of the architectural form language that kind of looks unlike anything we've ever seen before.
The high winds, strong pressure. We have that beach area where we show the sand is made out of diamonds. The whole terrain
Oh,
is following
cool.
up into the beginning of the city.
Wow.
The color, the graphic design, the vibrancy.
I love the way it looks.
And yeah, there's
Yeah.
some mysteries in there.
It feels to be like the 90 games that we don't have anymore.
The
Where
cool thing
everybody's
about
like,
Neo Muna
"Space."
is that it's like this big neon-soaked city, but it has quite a spectrum of different environments.
I think my favorite absolutely is the Thrillodrome. It is an arcade
Thrillodrome.
sector, and I think we can relate
Cool.
to spending our days in a sticky arcade playing
No.
games with our buddies.
You've never have you never spent time in an arcade?
Arcade, yes, but sticky, oh
That has
no.
been like such a mystery since Beyond Light.
Oh.
And then
dirt
on the
is a
other side of the
comfort.
city is Callus's ship. The Typhon
Casual.
Imperator has landed square in Ahimsa Park.
You see that the city is indeed kind of in shambles in parts. There's smoke, there's explosions in the air, and I just go back to the teamwork of everybody getting into a room and thinking like, what can we do to make this feel high octane, very explosive, and familiar?
Wow.
I need that. I need that
This
so
is a city
bad.
that needs the Guardians' help and needs their protection, and Callus is going to do his level best to destroy it, and we're not going to let them, and neither are the Cloud Striders.
There's a lot new about Lightfall. We have this new location,
So
and
that's
it has
the
these new personalities
weird
that come along
has-
with it. They're
Cloud
defenders
Strider.
of this city, and they have new perspectives that we really haven't seen in characters in Destiny.
Asano.
And that's taking the form of the Cloud Strider,
Ahsoka
Nimbus,
Tano.
and Rohan.
Gee.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer.
God
All better
damn.
than
Daddies.
Yeah.
Rohan is the grizzled old veteran who's too old for this shit. And Nimbus is the young rookie. Nimbus is learning.
Nimbus 2000.
This is
Nimbus was
cool.
definitely a favorite of ours to animate. They're so boisterous and fun-loving and a little smug, but super confident in their abilities.
The Cloud Striders, bottom line, are cool.
On your face!
They're badass.
Yeah.
We want the Tormentors to be the most scary unit that you've ever fought in the Destiny universe.
Wait.
Holy crap, this combatant is very powerful. It means business.
It's incredibly intimidating. This thing wields a massive scythe, has command over all this void energy.
Ooh.
The Tormentor can like grab you, and that's something we've never really done before with the boss.
Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
Has the player in his hands.
And in those
Well, we had that before.
we actually do things with audio to make it
You
feel
like in the down below where you get
duck out
sucked
the
up in his hand and then he blasts you.
So you really have this intimate moment with this terrifying creature grabbing you.
But this is just like.
This grabs you quicker. The other one you got sucked to him, you had to shoot his head, and if you didn't, you got grabbed.
Yeah, but that was just because of a
Lightfall
pull.
and
Like, not
Season of
because,
Defiance
you know,
are
he's
two sides
genuinely
of the
grabbing
Destiny
you.
And so on the Lightfall side, we have
Grabs me.
crazy neon cities going on an adventure far away, sort of bombastic action fantasy. On the Season of Defiance side of the coin, it's a story that's much more closer to home.
Season of Defiance is about the ground war on Earth.
Oh.
Callus's forces are invading, and we're defending Earth. We're freeing prisoners.
Go now.
We're trying to protect the last city, but much more directly and under much more threat than we have seen in a long time.
You're working with Petra, you're working with Devram, you're working with all these
Hey!
people you know that are close
They're
to home,
back.
that are battling for the real thing you're trying to save.
Like, everybody's coming together. I like that aspect.
Yeah.
It shows how important it is, you know? How important everything right now is. It's either die or die.
And I'm super excited to see what you've been working on.
We have a couple of strand exotics. The Warlocks are getting what's called Swarmers. They're these boots that will untangle destruction
booty.
create new threadlings at that location. Now they can either shoot it or they can pick up a tangle and throw a tangle, and then that will also create threadlings.
Oh, that's so
Hunters
cool.
have this helmet that will help them grapple through the air. As you grapple, you gain this new ability called Woven Mail, and it's reducing the incoming damage except for headshots. The Titans get boots that will
So
augment any
everything is
aspect
just
that they have.
basically
The
more
aspect
skill
itself will
heavy
just send out a
depending
wave
on
that will
gear.
suspend enemies in front of
Yeah.
their barricade after casting it, but the boots will split it up into 3 waves. Whenever they spin an enemy with these boots on, they also gain Woven Mail. So pushing the front line further and further by being tanky.
I have been caught by those boots a couple times in our playtest. We have this incredibly cool heavy metal machine gun that fires according to its own rhythm, where it gets alternate effects every 4th bullet, and then every 16th bullet it gets even more added to it. So we have this pistol that will use advanced technology to find your enemies.
Wait,
And
what?
so suddenly you're not worrying about aiming, you're really worrying about surviving during the lock-on time. And it opens you up to consider your movement more than your aiming, being able to lock on to multiple guys in your field of vision and then
Oh,
just
that's
obliterate
cool.
all of them was, I think, a moment where I kind of went,
Sounds super
"Whoa."
fun.
That actually, look at that. That's really cool. That's something new.
Like that bow.
Yeah.
Breaking down
There's a
barriers.
ton of new features that are designed to make sure
Arrow
that the player
racing?
experiences are as
Oh,
good as
that'd be
they can
great.
Finally.
I loved it when it
I
came
think
out.
one of the things we're most excited about are loadouts and
Oh, thank
what we're
God.
calling
Oh,
build crafting
God,
2.0,
yes.
which is the system
What's
of,
This is what I
hey,
need.
crafting?
let's make it more understandable to how you make a build.
I think this is
And
where you
then
had a lot of
let's allow
problems
you
too,
to
Daphne.
save
Yeah.
that build and quickly swap between them.
When we
You
started
can
the
just
process
create
of figuring
multiple
out
builds and
how
just
we are going to
you have
improve
loadouts.
build crafting.
Yeah.
One of the
That's
things that
nice.
we knew we needed to do was
And
make
making
it
it
easier
simpler.
to go from I have never done any build crafting to I'm really engaged in this system. When we engaged with the UI team and we said we need to improve this experience, they came back with, well, what if
Oh,
we
God,
did
that looks cool.
a build management screen and let you see your whole build on one screen?
It's all in one place. You can
Thank
see it, you
you.
can read it, you can learn. And that coupled with our Guardian ranks, that's going to come in and basically be our first ever companion to every single player.
Wow.
Guardian ranks is our answer to what should I be doing in Destiny if I want to get better? You have this track that tells you what you should be doing. We're really excited for players to start diving into that system along with accommodations, a way to finally say thank you to players that you've been playing with. We think all of this stuff is coming
I
together
like
to
that.
bring this more cohesive relationship between our players.
Damn, these armors look awesome.
Yeah.
When we think about the future of Destiny, we think there's so much more to discover. We're just on the coast right now. We want to get into the heart of this continent.
Sparrow racing.
We are
No,
walking
okay.
to our
God, I
10-year
wish.
anniversary of
Never
Destiny
coming
and
back.
Destiny being such a core part
Oh
of
God,
our
it's really
personal
almost
lives.
10 years now.
We just want
Yeah.
to keep building Destiny.
Next year.
We've been talking about
Yeah. Wow.
this
21 when this
antagonist
came
to
out.
the Traveler
2014.
for so long.
Yeah, I've been
In
playing this
Lightfall,
game
we
for
get to
9 years
spend
now.
time
Jesus
with the
Christ.
in a way that we haven't
Hey,
yet.
Grandma.
We're paying off
And you'll see
storylines
you.
that have been coming together and been building for
It's
years.
been
More
8
questions will
years.
certainly
It's been
arise.
so long.
We have
Okay,
this
Rose,
finale
dump the
with
ring.
the final shape that's coming right after Lightfall, where we're closing down the Light and Darkness saga.
Ooh.
And then
We don't know.
But Destiny is far from over.
Okay, good.
There you
This
go.
universe is about more than the conflict between the Traveler and the Pyramids, and we want to
Finally.
show you new ways to explore it. We want to show you new things to discover in the universe because we think that Destiny has a lot to offer, and Lightfall is the catalyst for that.
Okay, so
It's
pretty much.
high stakes, thrilling action.
Not over
and
yet.
all of the
Yeah,
same
so,
content
yeah.
For the next
the
10
Destiny
years.
story to places it's never been before.
So it's
I think
like,
they want that final expansion. They already have it named or something like that.
damn. Ooh. So, question is, are we gonna pre-order it?
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you already did?
Oh,
I
you already
didn't-
did?
Yeah.
I didn't
Spent
yet.
100
I'm
bucks on
so
it.
let down by all the pre-orders at this moment. I'm like a bit. I'm skeptic.
No, like literally the only like Hogwarts Legacy has not let me down on the pre-order. And to be fair, it's Destiny. Destiny is most of the time just solid. So, like yeah, we've been disappointed, especially in the rookie years of Destiny, which was like the first 5 years, and then Destiny 2. Like that was a whole ass mess. But like literally, it's not been disappointing. Like the expansions have not been disappointing to me. Like I gotten good few hours, but like good hours of gameplay out of it, just like let alone the story next to that all the other shit that I've not been able to dive into much yet. But I think Lightfall makes it easier to dive into dive into the more depth next to the campaign, which seems really fun because I think I've played almost every single campaign up until now and just really enjoyed it. I have not really been able to dive deep into the other shit. This time it will probably be a lot more easier to dive into the other shit instead of having to spend hours on Reddit.
Well, I like the quality of life updates. Those are going to be the big thing for me because then you can get more out of it. Because I played this game now for, what was it? 2 years? And they don't explain you what else you can do. So if you have no clue, you have no friends, you can only play the campaign. You're like, okay, I'm done. And you're like, PvP, not for me.
Yeah.
And then you miss out on so much stuff. And now they make it more insightly, which I missed. Because if I didn't have you guys, it would be like, okay, well, yeah, nice. Okay, just I paid some bucks for extra hours and that's it.
No,
okay, thank you.
Can we just rephrase that? If we did not have Demir spending hours on Reddit and doing research, we would not be able to do any shit, and we would not have cool builds. Just Demir, we appreciate you for your sacrifice.
Yeah, this has been really appreciated. No, this is the moment where you start getting in that victim. You're like, oh no, I do it for everybody. It's been heavy on the family, but I keep doing the righteous things.
It's super fun. It's super fun. Plus, I would have done it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Shh, don't ruin it.
Don't ruin the moment, Demir. God damn it.
Yeah, this was your moment. God damn it.
God damn it, Demir. I've been saying that for too long now. Like Demir, like we've
10 years.
Like I just realized that this year we've known each other for 8 years.
8 years. Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we started playing together in 2015, like with King's Fall. And it's so insane, like how much Destiny has brought in general. Like I have no idea why I ever put up, like I never touched Reddit. Like the first time I ever touched Reddit was actually posting like like want to join a clan, and yeah, you responded to it, and like look at where we are now. And it's so much fun, and like I think the quality of life, as you said, Roger, is gonna definitely improve next to like being able to do the main story, doing the campaign. Like, yeah, that's fun, but to be fair, it's like 25 hours and you're done. And like with this system, it's gonna get definitely better to do more stuff outside of that. And I'm really excited. So I think I'm going to pre-order that bitch. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want to follow us, subscribe. We also got a socials down below. We also got a podcast. Go check that out. We also have a Discord, which we hang out in. And come check out our streams once in a while. We playing Hogwarts Legacy right now. We play Persona,
There's somebody's a bit hot for some garlicky professor,
Exactly. So come check that out once in a while. And see you next one.
We love your asses.
Gameloons out. Bye.